Fuck. Fucking really? Fuck my life. So that's all you got. That's all you got? Get the fuck out of here. Need this shit no way. I try not to be a Kyle with the oil filter, but clearly I was a Kyle with the drain valve petcock. I had that shit on there tight. I had to go in from here to get to it so I can get enough leverage on it so I can crack it loose. I put it on there too damn tight. Oh, this is the Tecton set. As y'all see, it's not a star drive, it's a hex. So one's a spline drive, and the one on the right, that's the Tecton, that's the hex head. This one fits better. So this is what I went to go get, the one on the right. Cause you'll fuck around and strip fasteners out using this one. This is good though, for like male torques. But if you want more reach, you can see the platinum set is longer than the Tecton set. So I use the platinum more. Alright. So I got that tight. Somebody said, how many plugs? It's only 2. Yo, I'm letting y'all know this now. This isn't a how-to video. I'm using SAE 30. All right, because that's what the previous owner used. You're supposed to use 10W30 according to the operating manual. I'm using SAE 30. I'm following protocol. This engine is like 22 years old. This shit old as hell. Or maybe he replaced it sometime throughout the time he had it. I don't know. It's a little baby engine too. It only takes 1.37 quarts, which is pretty much what this bottle is. It's the little baby bottle. Well, shit, since I got the tools out here, I might as well go over it with y'all. So this platinum set, I think I paid $140 for this platinum set right here. Let me see. Yeah, I think this set was like $140. It comes with the 8, the 10. It skips the 11, goes to the 12. Skips the, has the 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. And this the Tecton set right here. This Tecton. We might as well compare it right now, since I got them out here. And I think I paid like $200 for the Tech, so I paid $150 for these 5 wrenches, I believe, when I got them. I've had these for years. This Tecton set was like $200. Yeah, so this Tecton set was like $200. The platinum was $180. And this Tecton set comes with every size from the 8mm to the 19mm. The 8, 10, it even has the 11. And it's hex head. The platinum set is much longer though. So I told you this the 8 and 10 from the platinum set, and this the 8 and 10 from the Tecton set. So you see you got a lot more length with the platinum. Here go the 12 and 14. This the 12 and 14 on the platinum. This the 12 and 14 on the Tecton. So you see you get a little bit more length with the platinum, which is why I got 2 sets. I got 2 sets. Ain't no use in arguing over which one to get both of them. And they've had their special little uses. I've used both of them. Somebody said, I hate sets that don't include all the sizes in between. Well, then the Tecton is for you. That's a good deal. 6 wrenches for $200. That's a good deal. Got this fan on. So it's a nice little oil filter wrench too, because it got the jaws on the bottom. It has 2 sets. This thing official. I think I got this off eBay for like $30. Official tissue. Leviathan, where you at? He like to hide under the box. Leviathan! Leviathan, where you going? Where you going, buddy? Where you going, buddy? That's his little hideaway. What else we got? Oh yeah. Cherry. More cherry root this season. So I'm gonna split this and I'm gonna stack this right there in the season pile. All that stuff back over there, that's green. Somebody say, hey, you realize that is the most deadly snake on the East Coast? That's not a copperhead. That's a baby brown snake. That's a baby brown snake. Freedom Inc. Don't do that. If it is the most deadly snake on the East Coast, I'm weaponized. It's my first Pokemon. I'm Ash Ketchum out this bitch. I just taught it bite attack. I just taught it hyper fang attack. Psst. I just taught it coil attack. That's when it wraps its body around the opponent, choking the ever-loving fuck out of it. Mine. I taught it its first word. Mine. Little baby copperhead. Little baby copperhead. Ha! Mine. I gotta get ready to load up the log splitter. So I ain't gonna worry about all this today. All this one run. All this seasoned wood, it was sitting on the guy's property for like 2 years. Black locust cherry. And that's it. I wanna be the very best, like no one ever was. Down, down, down. The cash in is my real test. The train is my cause. I will travel across the land, searching far and wide. Boom, boom, boom. Be Pokemon to understand the power that's inside. Pokemon, it's you and me. You know it's our destiny, Pokemon. Oh, it's supposed to rain today? I don't accept that. Somebody said if you can drive a truck, you got a job, my friend. Somebody said, is that a real song? Man, that's the Pokemon theme song. Man, oh darn, I already gave you a door. I gave you 420. And now you already know that's the Pokemon theme song. Oh, you're my best friend. In a world we must defend. Pokemon. With Ash Ketchum Pikachu, that dumbass Pikachu. Pika Pika! Yeah, now I got an Arbok. I got an Arbok in a box. I got an Ekans. I just taught it Poison Fang. Somebody said, what's good, BG? Just popped in. What's the topic? Discussion? Man, I'm goofing off. I'm not doing nothing serious. It just started raining out here. Just did an oil change on the Gator. Then I gotta load up my my log splitter on my Gator. I'm gonna do that tonight, so I don't have to be worried about that in the morning. Cause I don't have enough room in my driveway to load up the log splitter and the Gator. Cause I do it as one unit. Like I reverse onto the trailer with the log splitter in tow. So I gotta park up that way down the street so I have enough room to maneuver back onto the trailer. That's it. Ain't nothing but something to do. Somebody said the cool thing is all your money comes electronically on a card that the government controls. It's like, what you gonna do about it? And to the guy that's in here that was asking me about the wood chunks, you emailed me, you was like, let me get a 20-pound box and I'll pay you. I don't have Venmo and I don't have Zelle. And I went to the UPS. Y'all was right, the UPS is cheaper to ship. I think UPS store wanted like $43 to ship a 20-pound box. So I went to the post office. They wanted $57 to ship a 20-pound box. So now I'm gonna look into like the business account thing. But I don't have a Cash App or nothing like that, and I don't know the shipping situation. I don't know how YouTubers just be shipping shit. Like, that's not something I ever wanted to get into. Like, I like the local thing. Like, I don't have a machine behind. I don't do that Teespring and all that third party shit. And I prefer cash. So somebody said, how many stimulus checks does it take to buy a Gator? Well, if Donald Trump was handing them bitches out $1,200 a pop, you're gonna need like 5 stimulus checks to buy a used Gator. That's like 5 stimulus checks. You can go get you a decent used Gator. That shit ain't nothing but something to do. Man, if you look hard enough, you might find one for 3 stimuluses. You might find one for 3 stimulus checks. They out there, trust me. Like, if you tap in with some of these farmers and homesteaders, they just have equipment for no fucking reason, just laying around their property. You know, and you work for them or volunteer, or you have a service and you deliver to them, just talk to them. Like 9 times out of 10, they'll have some old used shit. They'll be like, oh yeah, we do got an old little, you know, little side-by-side little Gator. They be like, we don't need to do nothing with it. You can have it for $1,000. They'll let you, like $1,000 cash, and it's yours. You might find a good deal like that. Somebody said 3 stimulus Gators are what's up. Somebody said fiat currency is worth nothing. All we have left is the ability to trade things or our services, invest in guns, ammo, tobacco, antibiotics, painkillers. They are the future currency. Man, what happened to investing in yourself? You are the currency. How you gonna talk all that shit about fiat currency being worth nothing, and then you list all these items, these material items? Nah, you gotta work on yourself. You can have all of that. That shit won't do you a lick of good in a shit hit the fan scenario, in a primordial shift scenario, in a zombie apocalypse scenario. Bro, you gotta work on y'all. You gotta work on yourself. That's why I say you are the currency. That's it. Everything else is entertainment. Everything else is fancy pants. You are the currency. You gotta work on yourself. Like, young men need mental stability. They need mental stability above all of those things you just listed. Because without that, you're not gonna be worth shit with any of the things you just listed. Like, you are the resource, you are the currency. Everything else, all other forms of payment and silver and gold and a dollar, that's just forms of gratitude for your services. But the real currency is you. Y'all. I'm about to show you currency right now. Somebody said 3 plus 6 stimulus Gator. Yeah, who's asking about a Gator? Who's asking about a Gator? See, if you tap in with somebody like me, then when I'm ready to like upgrade or get something else, I might, depending on who you are and what you're worth, not financially, but if I know you're a hard worker and you're not just some fucking Nancy pants, I'll let you get that Gator for like $2,000, $1,500. It's yours. And I go and get and put that and get something else. That comes with knowing people. Some of y'all think that's a lot of money, but 2,000 for a Gator, we homies. Hey, you gotta know people. You gotta know people like me. What up? What up? Like some of y'all in here right now need a wood chipper. You be like, yo, what's going on with that? You know, that's what happens when you meet people and you learn people and you know people. That's what happens when you building with each other. You might know somebody like me that has equipment I'm not even using. Duck been sitting, duck right there, covered up. And I want another wood chipper that I could tow. Because I know how to get some jobs with a wood chipper that I could tow behind my truck. I'm gonna need to do something with duck. I'm not just gonna hoard equipment. So then you come in, you like, yo, you know, I'm trying to get started. I'm trying to get my feet in the game. Like, how much you want for duck? And me knowing you, I was like, $300, duck is yours. Give me $300, and that's you. Same thing with trailers, same thing with equipment, same thing with labor. Like you don't know no hard-working people in your you don't know no hard-working people in your area. You know people like me. That's why I say you got to meet people like me. That's in the store. That's it. I don't know what else to tell you. You gotta meet people like me. That's for people that want to get their foot in the game, or they want to get on to something. Like that's just a change. There's other people who I'm trying to get like that I meet, and I might end up getting like some equipment from them. Like I might meet somebody who just has a random skid steer on the property, and he's not doing nothing with it. He might have 2 or 3 of them, and he not doing nothing with it. And I'm like, how much you want for that skid steer? He like, just give me 4,000. It's yours. Or he'll say, it just need a pump, and it's yours. You can have it. You don't even have to pay me nothing. I just want it out of here. Like you never know. But you'll never get opportunity like that if you just sit at home on your fucking computer all fucking day though. Or if you come to me with a solid business plan, and we can go halfsies on that. Halfsies. We can go halfsies on that. Halfsies. Like, look, I want to do this, that, and the third. And you got your shit, you got your ducks lined up, and you fucking them in that order. I'll be like, all right, boom. I'll supply this. You find the jobs. You know? You get the labor. I'll deal with the customers. Halfsies. Like, that's the type of shit I'm on. That's why I say humans are the resource. Like guns, ammo, all that other shit dude was listening. I'm like, man, you need people. You need people. People. There is no higher form of currency than people. That's why I said I ain't on that bullshit no more, because people want people. People been peopling. Somebody said I could be a silent partner. Oh no, you on that Ozark shit. No, stay away from me. You on that Ozark, I could be a silent partner. No, nigga. Fuck no. People are the resource. Like it's this Northern Virginia YouTuber. He's a homesteader, and it's just him and his wife on, like, I don't know, what is it, 100 acres they have, and they're old. He got like 3 skid steers. He's out there bucking firewood, pulling hickory trees down. Like, you see it with it. He does the vlog thing, and I'm like, yo, you in the area, like, you know. Like, those are the type of people like that, you know, you need some help. Go volunteer at a farm. Who wrote me that? I got an email from T-Fowl. She was like, I volunteered at a farm. That's a good way to meet people. You know, just go somewhere and fucking volunteer. And then when he gets tired of his equipment, he know he wants it to go to somebody he knows is going to do something with it. So he's like, hey, I no longer have a need for this, that, and this. Like, it's yours. If you can haul it away, it's yours, you know. Like, I do want to skid steer, but I don't want to skid steer here. There's a time and a place for everything. And you have to respect the levels to this. And I do want to move. I do want more land. There's a lot of things I want. I want to rent that house right there. So I can have that land right there. Good. Bro, we good, man. That's what I'm saying. We good. Like, somebody's like, the dollar, the financial. I don't know what the fuck dudes doing, man. You in good hands. Look, you in good hands. Somebody said, how much for that house rent? It's cheap. That shit dirt cheap. That shit cheap. And it come with 5 acres. That's 5 acres. Nah, I'm not saying don't get your guns and ammo. Get y'all guns and ammo. Half of y'all ain't gonna do nothing with the guns and ammo you stockpile anyway. You just say you are. You know, it's just something to do. And realistically speaking, I don't think shit's gonna hit the fan in that capacity. I think it's gonna keep going in a downward spiral like it has been going, and it's gonna be a death by 1,000 cuts. And you're not even going, you're gonna keep waiting for shit to hit the fan when shit has already hit the fan. Like, you're gonna be in a shit hit the fan scenario while you're saying to yourselves, I'm ready for when shit hit the fan. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, shit has hit the fan. And people are, I'm ready. I got my guns and ammo. Like, it ain't gonna happen like that, like all out chaos. It's gonna be controlled, just like it is now. Shit already hit the fan. And you would know that if you purchase my How to Maintain and Operate and Start Up a Zombie Apocalypse group book sold at Ace Hardware. You will notice if you purchase my books and became a member of my OnlyFans and my Patreon for $55 a month. Shit has already hit the fan while people are saying, yo, you know, shit, we're waiting on shit to hit the fan. Y'all stockpiling canned goods right now, like, we're waiting on shit to hit the fan. It already hit the fan. It's been hit the fan. We're knee deep in shit right now. We're waist high in shit right now. Like, this is it. This is the time to assemble your fucking group like the Avengers. Like 10 years from now, people still gonna be like, I'm waiting for shit to hit the fan. Like, I'm waiting. People been saying that since year 2000. It's already hit the fan. It's just your handlers are controlling the descent. It's like a sugar glider or a flying squirrel. They don't really fly. Like, they'll start at the top of a tree. They don't fall straight down, no. They kind of glide down, and it looks as if they're not really falling. Yeah, that's us. We're gliding. Yo, let's go split some wood. Fuck all that bullshit. Y'all talk too much. That stuff dry. That stuff dry. That cherry. Now I got so much cherry wood now. Man, hold up. Hold up. Man, I got so much cherry wood now. I'm just about to put this in the mix pile. Like, fuck it, leave it to Beaver. Somebody said you live stream. You do live streams every Trump rally. Trump having a rally? That nigga still relevant? Trump is still relevant? The fact that you know that nigga's having a rally. The fact that you know this nigga Trump is having a rally. Damn, that cherry smell good. Somebody said, yeah, that ninja late. I didn't even, man, look, I'm so zoned out and in the zone. I'm like, in my mind, I can't believe people still care what Trump has to say about anything. So that's just in my mind. Keep in mind, I don't watch Fox News or CNN or MSNBC or none of that shit no more. Like, I cut that out of my life. Like, the only thing I'll get is like emails from random people telling me about certain things, but like, I just be coasting. Like, sometime every now and then, I guess I'll get like a notification on Twitter and it, like, fucking Matt Walsh is talking about something. Like, I don't even get into all that. That shit weird. Somebody made a joke, or somebody was, I don't even know he was joking or serious. He was like, Trump, I live stream every time Trump do a rally. I'm like, the fact that you're joking about a Trump rally, no one gives a fuck about Trump. And to the people that do care about Trump, shout out to all of you. You know, I don't got nothing bad to say about you no more. That's just what people do. That's what people do. Like, it's people's entertainment to be fooled with. People, it's just like people want other people to reach in their pocket and play with their balls for them, because they don't want to do it themselves. It's like, yo, put your hand in my pocket and play with my balls. And you're like, why? And they're like, because I don't want to do it myself. And you're like, that's super personal. Like, that's how I feel about people that are still entertained about Trump. Like, y'all are weird. Like, y'all want somebody to play with y'all balls so bad. Y'all want somebody to play with your emotions so bad. I never met a group of people that want their emotions to be played with like these niggas. They get high hopes. Oil black as fuck. I gotta do better. And then I was Kyle with the drain valve. Like, I put that shit on there with the Gorilla Grip. I don't even know why I did that shit. I couldn't even, I was struggling getting that bitch loose. I had to use two hands to get in there, and I had to lift up the bed and get in there with two hands. Teresa G, check out Lincoln, Kareem. He's the best truther. He presents the truth without talking. It's reality. Oh, he presents the truth without talking. But I don't even get that. Would he go like different places and just, I don't even get that. BG, what you think of Alex Stein? I mean, the last name stands out, but I have no thoughts about him other than that. Like, there's nothing to think about. Somebody said Alex Stein is hilarious. Somebody said, I didn't know the seal was on the car and double sealed the oil filter once. Oh yeah, that's why I always make sure that the gasket on the oil filter comes off when I remove it from anything. Like this shit right here. Like this gasket right here, I always make sure that this comes off with the oil filter when I remove it from a vehicle or anything. Because sometimes this will stay stuck on the housing. This will come off and stay stuck on the housing. It'll come off just like that, stay stuck on the housing. Then when you pull the oil filter off, it look like this. And then you just go, you put this in the box, and then you get the new oil filter and just screw it right back on. And now you've double gasketed it. And that shit will leak. So that's why you see me when I put the new oil filter on the Gator, I took some of this old oil and rubbed it around the ring, this gasket, and that prevents it from sticking to the block, sticking to the surface. And it makes it easier to remove, in my opinion. So I always lube up this gasket before I put the new filter on with some old oil. Somebody said Fram is the equivalent to, I didn't see what you were saying. I like the fact that it had this grip on it though. I got this from Walmart. So I was at Walmart and was like, shit, I need to, might as well pick up a filter while I'm here. I just got this for the Gator. But since then, I've gotten like 6 of these filters for the Gator by John Deere. Because these shits take a while to ship. So, yeah. Like I'm stocking up on oil filters for all my vehicles. Somebody said Alex Stein 99 and his Filipino daddy are weird. Somebody said, do you stock up on oil too? Yeah, I got a shit ton of oil. Somebody said, is censorship a homosexual trait? Man, man, listen, listen, my zombie apocalypse group, there are no faggots in my group. No one's speaking that faggot shit neither. Yeah, censorship. Censorship due to standards. Based on morality. Fuck all that other shit. That other shit is how you get where you at right now. Yeah, all that shit clap. Like I said, y'all thought Hitler, if y'all read the mainstream narrative and thought Hitler was bad, yeah. He's censoring you. You goddamn right. It's either this way or you get the fuck out. And I'm putting people in work camps to give my autistic acre people a break. This is gonna sound weird, but all jokes aside, I don't give a fuck about censorship no more. Like, that's not even my fight. You got certain people that feel like that's their fight. It's raining on me like shit right now. You have certain people that feel like that's their fight. I respect that. I see you when I raise you 6. But the shit I'm talking about is deeper than that. And then, because when you ask people about censorship, they always point to something online. And as a result of some behavior online, sometimes it might transfer to reality, but that's rare. And then everything else is just, I want the freedom to say some wild shit. And it's like, man, that's enough talk. How about you start doing shit? How about you start making alternatives or something? But people just want to do what they want to do on somebody else's shit. That's true people behavior. And that leads to victim mentality. Now you got a whole bunch of victims running around. And that shit, and they complaining about that shit, and that shit get old, son. It's just like people want Elon Musk to come out of nowhere and save Twitter and buy Twitter so they can have free speech again. Like, half of y'all censored yourselves. They didn't even have to censor you because you censored yourself because you seen somebody else fall in line that you looked up to. Or you seen somebody else that was making money afraid of the consequence, so they self-censor themselves, and that caused a chain reaction And now other people are doing it to themselves, and before you know it, it's like that picture of a horse that has a rope around its neck tied to a chair that's tied to nothing, but the horse doesn't go nowhere, but it feels like it's in bondage when it's not. Yeah, that becomes you. And then when you have people in that type of state, it's easy to bring in some type of controlled opposition under the guise of freedom and getting rid of censorship. Now people feel like they have an out when they already have an out. And then they just heap to themselves the doctrine of the savior that they put over themselves. Like this shit I'm talking about deeper than censorship. Like censorship is nothing. But then you have people that disagree and say censorship is everything. I'm not here to argue. Like y'all got it. That's just not my fight though. Like I'm sitting here. You're always going to be censored in some way, shape, form, or fashion in the world based on other people's standards that they want for their communities and different groups. We all can get upset at something that somebody else has to say. All of us do. But as far as like censoring political speech, which I guess a lot of people talk about because people just want to say something about the Jews and how the Jews run all the fucking banks and how the Jews bite the foreskin off of children and then sell it to Kim Kardashian and she rubs that shit on her face. And then when they say that, their Facebook gets deleted and they're like, see. I feel like that brand of censorship in and of itself keeps you in what you call a matrix. And it keeps you going around in circles because when you enter that world, there is no way out. You're looking for a solution in that world when the actual solution for that world is not of that world. But yet you refuse to remove yourself from that world and do something else. And in time, you will see that what you were complaining about means nothing on the grander scale of life. This shit life. That's why I got it right there. Love is life and life is live in. I got that shit right there on my tree. It's very special. Shout out to Deborah Laws. All my love is all I have, and your dreams are very special. I like juice depending on the fruit. Well, I'm out here trying to make a way, but I feel like the more people get sucked into, see, I do the YouTube shit. Y'all see me on YouTube every now and then. I do 5-hour streams, 3-hour streams. I don't expect people to really listen to it. Like, this is entertainment. So you see with the mindset I have that I understand this is entertainment. Now, if there was some type of consequence to anything I say on YouTube while I'm doing entertainment, that shit is also entertainment. Because the reality of it is the real solutions are out here. Like, people are just now talking about the metaverse and what you think about the metaverse. And I'm like, y'all been living in the metaverse. Yo, you got some people who whole lives come to a screeching halt when they get censored online. And that's online. Have y'all seen the movie Ready Player One? Yeah. Yeah, they put them goggles on. Imagine if they couldn't put them goggles on and go into the metaverse. Yeah, they be feeling some type of way. Like, I'm fucking censored. And the whole time it's like, yo, the reality is right here. All that other shit is play. It's like you give somebody something and let them get dependent on it, and then you take it away from them, and now they feel like it's a leg. Like, if you lose a leg, how you gonna tip over? You got people tipping over, and I'm like, yo, that shit is in your head. You're not even tipping over. They're freaking out. I've lost a leg. And I'm like, yo, you got your legs? Son, you can walk. You just got to put one foot in front of the other. And they're like, fuck you. How fucking dare you? I'm being fucking censored. Oh, fuck. And you're like, yo, calm down and walk. Like, you have all of your legs. Like, you can go do something. You can go do something else. It was somebody got mad at me because I told YouTubers to go get their CDL license. And somebody was like, we can't go. Yo, I get some wild ass emails. I told YouTubers to get their CDL license. I was just talking shit randomly. I don't even know where I came from with that. I was just like, yo, YouTubers, y'all go get y'all fucking CDL license so y'all won't be on here bitching and sucking Susan Wojcicki's dick so you can stay on YouTube and be worried about all this other bullshit, illusory censorship shit. The people are like, it's not a fucking game. They're attacking our First fucking Amendment. I'm like, you won't work, son. Like, you won't work. Some of y'all got other shit going on. Some of y'all, this all y'all fucking do. This all y'all fucking do. I know a whole lot of them. This all they fucking do. This all they do. And some of them, they'll even talk shit about Bitcoin. You're like, all you gotta do if you want to get rid of Bitcoin is take out the electrical grid or cut the lights out, and then you can't use Bitcoin. And I'm looking at them making YouTube money like, you see it? That's why I chalked it up to people just being people. Like and a lot of people in here, they wouldn't go over somebody's house that does not want them there. Most of the people in the live chat right now, and the people driving, got their headsets in at work, driving. Somebody listen to me right now driving a forklift. I'm talking to you and you directly. You wouldn't go over somebody's house if that person didn't want you at their house. Like, you're not the type of person to just be like, I'm fucking here. How dare you want to kick me out? But yet people get online and do that shit. It's like, yo, you can get a house. You can go to somebody else's house. You can go to where you're wanted. You can build a house. And then they like, I can't fucking build a house. I don't have no money. I said, you can work so you can get your own shit if that's the route you want to go. Like, the whole goal should be to, I just see how people becoming dependent on the internet. So much to the point that their livelihoods are tied to the metaverse. The same people complaining about the metaverse are the same people whose livelihoods are tied to the metaverse. So you want to take down the metaverse, and it's like, and you take that down, you go down with it. You go down with it. And you know how many people making money on Facebook? Granted, I like Facebook Marketplace. That shit dope. That shit leads to local. That's why I got business cards. Like, everybody I meet online, I take them offline. We exchange numbers. We exchange ideas. How we could pop further in the future. You know, what other services I might offer. I take that shit offline. Then I got people hitting my burner phone. I had people keep hitting me on Craigslist ads and Facebook Marketplace. And then those people, you get in the community tab on Facebook Marketplace, and they share it in their community. And like Aquia Harbor and Woodmore and these other places, and now you tapped in. So now if that shit go down, you're not dependent on that. You got all your landscape contacts right here in the burner phone. Like, you good. Like, if they want to pull Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg do some wild shit, and Facebook go down like it went down for one day and everybody freaked the fuck out. Like, YouTube go down. YouTube want to become a streaming service like Disney Plus. Like, they're going that way. It look like in the future, YouTube's not even gonna fuck with independent content creators like me and some of y'all favorite truthers. So it look like a whole bunch of people about to get the literal boot. That's good. That give you an opportunity to go get some fucking work boots. You know, all these people talking about work boots and don't have fucking boots. They just want something to complain about. Like the YouTube and the Instagram, especially the Facebook shit. That shit has led way to a bunch of complainers and non-doers like no other generation. For real. That shit gives you an outlet and it makes you feel like you're doing something and you're actually having an impact. But and then you wake people up, and those are just people that share your sentiment online, and y'all get in online circles. But half of y'all introverts and wouldn't even talk to each other if you seen each other in the real life. That's half of y'all. That's half of the people that's half of y'all. Y'all don't even fuck with each other. Y'all just be like, oh, I'm a flat earther. He's a flat earther. We're online groupies now. Yeah, so we're gonna storm. I like Tom McDonald. He likes Tom McDonald. Let's go fuck with BG's page and let's mass flag some shit. Yeah. Who's your y'all just a bunch of online groupies who wouldn't even make eye contact with each other if you seen each other in real life. Like that's what I'm saying. Like if I really bang with you and I fuck with you, I got your number. Or I got your address. Everything else is just play. It'll be people dead ass online acting like they homies and best friends because they have the same, because they're all conservative and they all right leaning and they all believe this, or they're like super Crip blood truthers. And they all know Hitler was a Freemason and he was cross-dressing in his mama's closet. And then they form online bonds over this newfound information. And then they become like some type of online brotherhood. And then they get together in real life and walk right past each other and be like, hey. Bunch of fucking weirdos. It's just like all the super Crip blood black and white people that's out there talking all that shit in the fucking comment sections under videos. Y'all think these people are really about it? Fuck no. These niggas bit you full of them, of the white variety too. And I'm like, how many niggas have you killed then? Like you bout that shit like that? How many niggers have you killed? 0. 0. How many guns you have and how many lives have you taken? A lot of guns, 0 lives taken. All this extra political shit people want to get into, it doesn't mean anything. So when I had the opportunity to sit down with real white supremacists, you find they give 0 fucks about that shit. Goes out the window. Like you'll be homies, like no bullshit. Like I was homies with a white guy that had the Hail Hitler shit on it. He had the 88. Yeah, he had like the 88 on his big ass 8 and 8 on his forehead. All that weird shit. Like he and tatted the fuck up. And we was cool as hell. Like for real. All that like that shit goes out the window when you start interacting with people in real time. Like you may feel a certain type of way behind the keyboard, but when you pop with each other behind that G wall, or you just out in the street wheeling and dealing, you may not want to allow yourself to see the truth, but the truth comes out. And it forces you to face the reality of either you really believe this shit you preaching online, or you're a bitch. Why? Because not only are you doing business with the blacks, you're making friends with them. Not only are you doing business with the Mexicans and the essays, you got a Mexican lawn care service coming over to do your dirty work. Yeah. And it's the same thing with blacks. They be like, oh, the white man did, the white man that. I'm like, go kill that white man right there. They sit there and they look at you like, Like, why would I kill him though? Like, you just said he was the devil. You just said he was the devil. I'm gonna put it this way. I had a homie that was gang. He was Crip. This nigga was rolling 60s neighborhood Crip. Weird. That shit, I don't even know how that shit got out here. This nigga had blood killer tattooed on his knuckle. He had the BK. So the homie told him, like, yo, there goes a blood right there. It was a group of blood sitting at another table. He was like, pick one, go kill one. He looked at the homie like, nah, I'm not gonna go kill. He was like, well, you gotta get that tattoo covered up, because you're not about that life. And he got that shit covered up. A bitch. A cold bitch. Cold bitch. And that's how a lot of y'all are. So a lot of y'all need to get y'all spiritual tattoos covered the fuck up, because y'all don't believe this shit. Y'all banging away on the keyboard talking about that shit. Y'all just going hard as fuck on, and when people see you, y'all just shriveled up like foreskin. Y'all shrivel the fuck up like foreskin. And be just as meek and humble and likable in real life. You be like, isn't this the asshole from online? Wasn't he just talking all that bullshit? And they were like, man, This nigga walked past you, he's like, hey, yeah. Oh yeah, fuck yeah. Talking to you. Need any money? Yeah, fuck yeah. I like, no, don't talk. I didn't even let nobody talk about other people around me. Like, people want to be chatty patty and talk about the next man in front of me, but behind their back. Like, you can't say it to him, so don't say that shit to me. Like, if you wouldn't go over there and tell him that, don't say that shit to me, bro. You just soft, bro. You're a bitch, and not only are you a bitch, you would do the same shit about me if you went over there and started talking to him and be like, look at BG over there, man. Fuck that nigga, man. Look at that nigga. Yeah, that's you. That's you, a serpent. Fork tongue. Leviathan, where you at? Freedom Inc. said you the deadliest snake on the East Coast. Leviathan, there's a lot of people on the internet that look like you spiritually. They look like you spiritually, Leviathan. Leviathan in the box chilling. He like, nigga, fuck you. All right. Drop a cricket in this bitch or something. I'm hungry. Leviathan ain't paying me no mind. I don't even know how I got on this topic, man, but it's true about a lot of y'all. It's true. It really is. You think some of these people the biggest, baddest people in the world, the way they talk online and the way how they be in people comment section, just doing this with the fingers and shit. And then you meet them online and they give you roses and shit. They're like, oh yeah, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, he's fucking cool, man. That's why I say, that's why I measure a man not by what you say, it's by what you do. Bro, if you move like that, I promise you, you'll be better off in life. To all the young men out there, bro, if you measure a man not by what he say, but by what he does in real life, you'll be better off. And all this bullshit about people being like, oh, they got me again, or oh, they're a grifter. You don't have to worry about grifters, liars, politicians, Ericas, John McDonald's. None of it. They're the John McDonald. Don't Exigent News, don't act like you don't know who John McDonald was. That nigga John McDonald's. I think he was eating Buffalo Wild Wings while he was cursing me out online. Beer King Garage, how fucking dare you talk about a woman like that? And then what make it crazy is the woman who the lady I was getting on, that he came to her defense about, she's still fucking here, cuz. Like, you did all that caping for a woman that still be in the fucking live chat listening to me. You did all that caping for. Lay off of her, man. Fuck no, I'm gonna give this bitch 1,000, and I'm gonna give you 2 million. Keep talking, I'm gonna make it 6 million. John McDonald, you used to be funny, man. Shout out to John McDonald. Shout out to Tom McDonald. Shout out to Tom McDonald. Shout out to Elon Musk and Grimes. I feel like a lot of people are calling Elon Musk retarded now. Like a lot of little side truthers. I do personally feel like I started that shit a long time ago in the work van rants. I feel like I was one of the first people who knew Elon Musk was fucking retarded. Not only because he said he has Asperger's, but because of how he did when he went on SNL. And then you look at his wife. And how she's just permanently eating Buffalo Wild Wings and watermelon. Somebody said Mr. Work Van Beats. My homie fell for a bipolar chick who just flunked out of rehab, but he's in too deep with feels already to leave. Say a prayer for him, please. Bro, I'm not praying for shit. Not praying for that nigga. Shout out to his junkie girlfriend. She gonna keep him in line. Or hit him in that wallet, one or the other. Fuck no, that's a life lesson. I'm not going to interfere with that. Some people need to learn a lesson. It's just certain people, I get to feel like you got that adversity in your life, and that's something you need to work out. Like right now you're on a journey. Like you're on some Book of Job shit right now. And I just need to let you go ahead and grow and learn from this shit. There's nothing I can do for you. This is for you. This is your test. She may be a good woman. That might be what he need. I mean, who am I to say? I'm not just gonna be praying, oh, save him from this junkified bitch. Lord, save him from this rebellious bitch. I pray the fifth over this nigga's love life. What the fuck you want me to say? You want me to pray for another nigga's woman? What type of shit is that? Somebody said, remember when you were young and all those responsible adults told you not to do drugs? Facts, yo, dibble and dabble, then get the fuck out. Now, some people just need to go through it. Like, that's what they need to go through. They need to go through that. They need to learn and grow from that. That's supposed to be an experience for them in that moment that as they get older, they can look back on and draw experience from to teach the new generation coming up that they themselves find themselves talking to later on in life. And they can be like, yo, I used to fuck with a junkified bitch just like you. Look at me. I was just like you. Maybe that's his purpose. Sometimes things work out in the long run. And when I say long run, sometimes I mean after you're dead. After you're dead. People think it's all about them right now and how they feel right now. Sometimes your kingdom won't come until after you're fucking dead, and you won't be here to reap the benefits, but your offspring will. It's just, you just got a bunch of people in this life that want to have everything right fucking now. They want all the answers right in front of them right fucking now. Nobody can say, I don't know. Few people want to work to something greater than themselves. They just want something right now, want to be comfortable right now. Where the fuck was that? Shout out to his junkie girlfriend though. I've had whole live streams I talked about women specifically, what a good woman is, how to identify a good woman. I've already been there, done that. I talked about all this shit. I can't, like, to give you another, well, to reiterate the fact that you can make a strong argument for my wife being a junkie when she met me, but I was like, I don't do that. And if that's his girlfriend and his girlfriend is a junkie, maybe that's on him to put his foot down and say what he won't put up with. Maybe it's time for him to start acting like he has a royal dick and lay down the law about what he won't put up with, what behavior he doesn't want. And then once we get that established, we can work from there. And you got a woman that feels like her man is just wacky, wavy, inflatable. She gonna play. She gonna play. You should expect that. Like, if you don't lay it down, like if you don't put it down, put down what you feel, put down your expectations, and draw that line, yeah, you're gonna get all types of wacky, wavy, inflatable shit. No one that has options chases a junkie though. Man, shit, man, listen. That's bull. You got whole guys that'll chase another guy. What do you mean right now? Yo, men are weird. But you got some men in here right now that can't even relate to me saying you gotta put it down so she could pick up on what you putting down and act accordingly. And then they'll get on their feminist defense mode and say, oh yeah. They're just wacky, wavy, inflatable. And because they're just limp-wristed, they go fuck guys. It's like you got options. Like, you got options, you just want to fuck a guy. So don't say no one would chase a junkie if they had options. Yeah, niggas, man, men ain't shit. This is why I put out the short clip from a long live stream entitled, bruh, you got the royal dick. You need to act like it. Men are the ones that are supposed to have the standards, not the women. Not the women. This is why a lot of women act the way they do, because you don't have standards. Like, you don't. It's just, oh, let's do whatever you want to do. Let's you bend and become what they are. Then now you got shows in Hollywood pumping out propaganda showing you how men should change to suit their women. Nah, that shit, from the beginning, that was not so. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Now men have forgotten their fucking way. And now you got more and more men fucking men. And you got more and more men talking about this. Oh, these Western women are out of control because you're a bitch. You're a bitch. you, you got a lot of men that want to be Bruce Jenner. You got a lot of men that want to be Bruce Jenner. They want to sit quietly in the background and let their daughters and their wives run the household, just clucking about. Everything the women say, oh yeah, right away, honey. Fuck yeah, right away. They be like, jump. They be like, how high? And then they start feeling weird inside. Like, yo, this ain't right. Them did what the men do when they keep living. They start feeling weird inside. Like, yo, I don't even feel like a man no more. And then they do shit like come out gay. And then people be like, yo, but you were married for like 20 years, nigga. You're gay as fuck now. And they're like, yeah. Because there's no other way they can rationalize not being a man. So they just blame it on, I should have been born this way. No, you're just a bitch and you let go. You let go. You let go. So now you have to justify your bitch behavior. And now this world has provided the perfect vehicle and the perfect out for men to be bitches. Now it's cool to be gay as fuck. So instead of men taking responsibility, they're just like, oh, well, I'm just gay. That's why I'm like limp-wristed and weak and let the women run the house. Like I go shopping with my daughters. Now you got a whole bunch of... Bruce Jenner isn't the only Bruce Jenner. But there's a whole lot of Caitlyn Jenners out there, and they're not exactly cross-dressers. They're still married to their wives, but they're Caitlyn Jenners. They're bitches. Now you want to have your little 15 minutes of fame. You want, well, where's my time to shine gonna happen? When is this gonna happen? Now you want to come out, hey, I'm gay. I'm fucking gay and I want to contribute to Fox News. I'm fucking gay. Now you start talking like Michaela Peterson. Hello, daddy. You all on Fox News sounding like Michaela Peterson. Bruce Jenner sounds like Michaela Peterson. Hello, I'm running for I'm running as a Republican in this race. Fucking vote for me. Yeah. So they should totally vote for me. I want to be a contributor to Fox News. Like, I so want to contribute to Fox News so fucking bad. And you tap your homeboy on the shoulder. You like, yo, ain't this the nigga that got like 1 million daughters? Ain't this the nigga with the Armenian daughters? That fuck every guy in the NBA? Isn't this nigga? And your buddy like, yeah, that nigga was gay. That nigga was on the Wheaties box. That shit is feminine. I'm not surprised. People were surprised Bruce Jenner came out gay as fuck. They'd be like, he was on the Wheaties box. How could this happen? Anybody who understands patterns can see it fucking happen. When you're surrounded by that many women and you don't know how to put down the law, they're engaging in witchcraft in the fucking kitchen. As a man, you are supposed to put a stop to that. This is what women be doing in the kitchen. Witchcraft. They'll have a whole Sabbath. A whole meeting of the covens. And you're scared. Happy wife, happy life. Like a bitch. Then people act all surprised when you come out and be like, I'm gay. They be like, I'm so surprised. I'm not. Allowing cameras in your house to put your wife and your daughters as a spectacle before the world while they get on some super materialistic shit, allowing that to happen, yeah, that's feminine. That's just for a man to allow that to happen. That, bro, you're gay. You're gay. I don't give a fuck if you never thought about fucking a guy in your life. You're still gay. You let that shit happen. You're a weirdo. You're a fucking weirdo. Kendall Jenner and all the rest of them, how they running around caring about, and all people see is, well, she's a billionaire. Fucking look at her. Look at her. She wasn't shielded from none of that growing up. Like you. And that's a lot of people. That's a lot of people. Somebody said they're all boys. There's a strong argument for that. I'm not going to get into it. Somebody said, what's so weird about a man wanting to be a terrifying old lady monster? Watachi running free said, did you see the explosives at 60 miles per hour, Faith? Oh, hey, Watachi, I see you made it here. Hello, Watachi. Hello, Watachi. This whole little rant started at, somebody said, after the biopsy. This whole rant started, somebody said they fixed their driver. Somebody said Armenians are just hairier Guatemalans. Well, didn't they dad die and Bruce Jenner is the one that raised them or some shit? And then got with Chris. That bitch named Chris. Ain't that bitch named Chris Jenner? Got with Chris Jenner. He remarried. Got with Chris Jenner and then had kids with her, Kylie and Kendall. But like they grew, like Kim and all the rest of them bitches grew up with him in the house. Like that shit, man, that shit was weird. Shit was fucking weird. Man. But yeah, shout out to the one junkie and the guy that's trying to like wife her up, you know, because you had the one guy, he was in here, he was like, oh, say a prayer for my buddy, his girlfriend is a junkie, you know, so shout out to them. Somebody said, did you hear the Obama speech at Stanford University? I absolutely have not. I haven't heard nothing. I haven't heard nothing on anything. Bro, she's not just a junkie. She's bipolar. That's the worst part. Oh, she's bipolar too? I mean, maybe that's how your buddy gets down. I mean, that's your friend. How you get down? He may like a little sauce on the side. Like, that's just a little zest. You know, he made like his women spackled with some zest. You know, that means she has extra seasoning. She's Kentucky fried, and that's what he likes. The bitch bipolar and a junkie. That's zesty. That's what he like. He get his little thing off on that. Shout out to him. Somebody said, "Do you care what Obama says anywhere?" Oh, Obama gave a speech. I absolutely don't. I've been in my own world. Like I've been people love the cherry hickory burgers. Bro, I have more cherry over here right now. Like I have more cherry. Yo, BG, plastic bags, cherry wood chips. Man, I got so much cherry, I'ma just throw it in the mixed hardwoods pile and let it season. I've been stacking it up right here. There go another piece of cherry. I'm gonna just stack it up right here till I get a cord and just sell a cord. Somebody says stuck that ad in my Facebook the other day. It's not too often I find cherry though, so I think I'm gonna just hold on to it. Let it do what it do. Glaucoma, people still use Facebook. I use Facebook. I use Facebook like shit. I haven't posted nothing on Facebook. I'm on Facebook right now, Ray Diggs. I haven't posted nothing on Facebook in like 2 years. But I've been meeting a lot of good people locally there. Like you'll meet people in your community, like locally, like that offer services that you'll need or be looking into. And it's better to pay them than somebody else, in my opinion. Yeah, Facebook Marketplace. Like I got rid of I sold like 3 trailers on Facebook Marketplace and met the guy up there that I cut that owns the property up there that I cut the grass on. Like, that's how I met him. Like he owns that land that 7-Eleven and that hair salon is on. I mean, you meet people. Somebody said Facebook Marketplace is whack unless you got a lot of time. But when I go in there, I'm looking for specifics. Like I got the Gator on Facebook Marketplace. Matter of fact, you find junk removal jobs on Facebook Marketplace. It's like Craigslist, except it's more locally centered. Like I'll have things jumping on Craigslist, and I got people from like Frederick, Maryland hitting me up. They're like, hey, you come out and do it. And I'm like, no. Offer up the same way. It's like, But I mean, as far as like getting started, that's how I got started. But I can't say nothing bad about it. Somebody said they already do. I can't sell lawn service on Marketplace. I think you could pay. Or also, it's not what you do, it's how you do it. You can. It's just how you do it. I'm going to just leave it at that. Bro, it's all types of ways to like milk the system and like get things going for yourself. To the point where you don't have to put shit on Facebook Marketplace if you don't want to. I fuck with it though. It's a good little startup, like to get yourself out there. Somebody said you can't friend request BG on Facebook. Bro, I'm deleting friends. Fuck all them Facebook friends. All my Facebook friends, all the fuck they're talking about is the same shit they were talking about 5 years ago when I was active on Facebook like that. The same shit. Entertained by the same shit. All the fuck they're doing is talking about Ukraine and how they stand with Ukraine, or they stand with Russia, or fake news, or how they want Trump back, or and the Jeep people, don't get me started on, they still got Jeeps. I'm like, come on, man, we did this shit when we were kids. Like we were children here. You niggas still have Jeeps. Not only do they have Jeeps, they have the same fucking problems they had 5 years ago with the Jeeps they have now. And they're online like, how do I fucking fix this? This shit fucked up on my shit. My shit wobbling like a bitch, yo. And they got the same responses. You got a guy come out of nowhere, hit it with your purse. I'm like, yo, y'all still have the same responses for everything. It's the same shit. My homie Philip was caught up in the social media world earlier. This nigga said, yo, how do I fix my death wobble? Another nigga came out of nowhere by hitting it with your purse. Like, look at you niggas. Y'all still on joke time. Somebody said Milwaukee people be the same way. Man. That's why when people, they look at me and they're like, you've changed. I'm like, nah, I've grown. Because I still see people doing what I was doing 5 years ago. They still stuck in that. Like, they can't break through that glass ceiling. Like, they're in an invisible box, limited by their own imagination and upward mobility. And therefore, they are in an endless loop. Like, I'm grateful I broke out of that. That's why you see me doing different things. Who the fuck? No one wants to be stagnant. Nah, we grow. Bro, we're people. We're humans. Nigga, we grow. If I'm not In a year from now, you're not going to see me in the same place I'm at right now. Like, why would you even want that for me? Why would you just want me to be stuck doing the same shit year after year after year after year? No, that's not the game. People grow. People learn how to do new things. People get handed down various forms of knowledge that leads to them taking action in their lives and making a difference and an impact in the world around them, for which they don't even find the shit that you find entertaining as entertainment. Like, people get their shit together and they leave. Like, I liken those type of people to people on food stamps. It's like, yo, it's like niggas still on food stamps, and it's like, I don't want to be on food stamps. So you do something else, you get off food stamps, and the people on food stamps, they try to sell you food stamps. They like, yo, if you give me $500, I'll give you $600 in food stamps. And it's like, I'm not even in that world no more. And they're like, you changed. I'm like, nah, I grew. Why the fuck would I still want to be living like that? That's how I like everything in life. It's the same shit to me. It's the same exact way. It's the same way. Bro, 5 years from now, you're not going to see me mentally stuck where I am right now. Like, I will grow. I will get better. I will be stronger. I will be faster. And I will be more solidified in what it is I set my mind on doing. Somebody said BG will own a boat. Nah, I wouldn't get too ahead of myself right there. No boats. No boats unless I can get like a business. A little business going. Maybe a boatyard. I don't want things just to have things. If there isn't purpose behind it, then it's like I don't want to. That shit just sucking your energy. Somebody said you're not stuck. You're not stuck right now. Man, listen. I'm very limited right now. I have certain constraints on me right now that I plan on shaking in the near future. It's my level. Like, you don't get from level 1 to level 100 overnight. It's like Pokemon. Alright, forgive me for the Pokemon reference, but it's like Pokemon. Like, you got a level 1 Pikachu. Like, you don't just get the level 100 Raichu. You don't go from a Charmander to a Charizard overnight, nigga. You gotta battle it out. There's levels to this shit. A couple years from now, boom, you got a Charmeleon. That shit done evolved. It grew. And then you work hard, you get a Charizard. That shit grow wings. Fucking fire blast attack. I'm such a fucking nerd. That's how it is. That's life. I'm not just gonna wake up and have it. I'm low level right now. Like, I'm low level right now. I don't even have my shit together like that. It's just something I'm working on. I don't expect to get, I can admit that, and I'm okay with that. I don't expect to get there tomorrow. Like, there's a process. But you keep striving. I just see certain people, they get stuck. Like, I know people that have owned Nissan Altimas for the past 12 years. They get stuck. You know, they get stuck, and they heap to themselves buddies with Nissan Altimas that are also stuck. Somebody said BG sleeping on all these entertainment professions. What entertainment professions? I mean, what? I don't even want to do. I don't even want to tour or go around the world. I don't want to. I'm not that type of person. You know, it would be. I thought about doing some Jordan Peterson shit and just getting paid a shit ton of money to just talk to people. Like, I'm pretty sure there's people out there that want to have me at their events so I can call their guests a bunch of bitches. In a righteous way. It's not what you do, it's how you do it. You know, you can't just call people bitches. You got to go somewhere with it. And people will applaud when you call them bitches. Because people are bitches. I'm saying, though. So you can make like upwards of $5,000 a speaking engagement doing some shit like that. Living in hotels. And then somebody calls you and they're like, yo, I seen that speech you delivered at CPAC. Or what's the shit, C-SPAN, or when yo, I seen you on Fox News call everybody a bitch. Yo, I want you to come. I want to fly you out to Canada. I want to fly you out to Canada. No, I'm in Nova Scotia. I got 10 stacks for you. Come out here and just deliver one of your speeches. Make sure you call all of them bitches too. They fucking love that shit. And next thing you know, somebody comes to your show, you get cool with other people, those people around you, they start doing methamphetamines. Then you start doing meth. Then you get caught up in a hotel with a hooker on meth. Now people got pictures. Now somebody has blackmail material over you. Now you're tap dancing. You know, now you just start to become like a computer program. Now you have program responses now. You're just on a loop. Like, you're not delivering a new message. You're not growing. You're stuck where you started. But you have to do that now because that's what people expect. And for you to go outside of what people expect means your downfall. And now you have too much debt. You got houses every fucking where. I have a house over there. I got a house in Canada. Right up there in Nova Scotia. I fucking bought it. Because someone told me, yo, Nova Scotia has the best French toast. So now you buy a fucking house in Nova Scotia. You got cars everywhere. Now you have more and more people that look up to you. Now your ego gets bigger. Now you can't buck the system and stand on your morals, because when you do that, you lose money. And when you lose money, you lose material possessions. And when the people that look up to you see you lose material possessions, they equate materialisticness with respect, and they no longer respect you. Now you got 1,000 niggas on YouTube making diss videos about you, picking apart your speeches, talking shit about you and your mama, finding holes in all your stories. Now your shit, now it's time for your downfall. The same way they bring you up, the same way they gonna take you down. Now your shit on the mainstream media, that this just in. Now you're a fucking disgrace. They start repossessing cars. People make more videos shit talking you. Like your whole life is ruined in front of people that once looked up to you because they thought you were a great man. And all that shit you talk was just equated with materials. So once you lose that shit that the world gave you, now you're the scum of the earth. Now you have nothing. Now you have nothing. Now you're spiritually empty. You could have more than somebody like me or some of y'all have. You could have a lot more than us. But the reality is you're just an empty hole. You're a fucking void. You know, and now you do shit like you sleep around, you pay prostitutes, you do anything to feel better about yourself. You grasping at straws now. You taking any deal that you can fucking take to try to get your status back. The same status that the world gave you. The same status that the world took from you. And you want to get that back. You don't know how, so you're doing anything. You're out there selling your ass on the low. People still got videotapes of you doing weird shit and they holding it over your head. You getting slapped with some weird lawsuit from some shit 10 years ago. You didn't even know what the fuck. Now you're broke, but you still on there. And you always find your way on Instagram, acting like you still got it. You got a few followers. They're straggling along. They're excusing your bullshit behavior. Next thing you know, your wife comes out. It's like, ah. Now you're going through a fucking divorce she once had because you're a faggot. Your kid has an Instagram. Your kid is on there banging away at the keyboard. I fucking hate my father. Now everybody's in your private life. Now you need a book deal. So you need a book deal, and you shop it around, and you like my story told, and now you want to go to Netflix and be like, can you tell my story? And then that one nigga on YouTube before they were famous does a before they were famous episode on you where you just look all types of bad. Before they were famous, this nigga, look at his rise. This nigga was making $1 million per speaking engagement at his height. Now he has fallen. Now there's people that have video recordings of him sucking a dick or some weird shit, something weird. He was performing cunnilingus on some hooker in South Central LA while his wife was delivering their kid. Some shit, it'd be shit like that. Then to top it all off, you get censored. Now you the heap to this online shit. Now you just got a hunchback over the keyboard like your channel get taken down. Now you move to another platform. I'm fucking taken down. They're fucking with me. And then your book come out and no one buys it. But you're glad you've been censored because no one buys your fucking book. So now you can be like, it's because I'm censored. Then more and more people online talk shit about your wife don't respect. It's just you at this point. It's just you. You start buying cats. You got like 5 cats. You do shit like donate to like homeless shelters. And every Sunday you like go work at the soup kitchen to try to feel better. It's not for them, it's for you. Try to feel better about yourself. Because you know you're not shit. And you think this is the way. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about no more. Somebody said I would love to talk to with on a stream and argue, love arguing, don't have money, just balls. Haywood Jabroni, only bitches want to argue though. That's the thing, Haywood Jabroni. Like only women don't even want to argue. No one wants to argue. Who the fuck wants to argue? Don't answer that. I know a lot of people want to argue. But like, damn, it's like, no. I don't even put myself in those type of positions just to sit up there and argue with somebody. Just the back and forth. We might as well fight at that point. Like, it at least that'll be more entertaining. Like, we might as well slug it out. We might as well go blow for blow. That's all an argument is. Except civilized people be like, this is civilized though. And you're like, is it really? Because usually after a fight, the people who got the fighting or arguing, they respect each other by the end of the fight. But two niggas just arguing, they just hate each other even more after the argument. That's all they do. How many, like Sticks in Anomaly? I seen this nigga Anomaly debate Sticks. They were arguing. Give me any online argument where it actually fucking worked. I'm like, you niggas might as well have fought. Like, yo, when you fight people, I don't give a fuck what y'all think. When you put hands on somebody and somebody puts hands on you, 7 times out of 10 is going to lead to a mutual respect. Where next time somebody has something to say that you disagree with, you'll actually sit down and be like, good point. But that debate and arguing shit, it just causes you to hate your fucking... you hate the person you're arguing with even more after the argument. And then y'all fucking fan bases clash. It's like Clash of the fucking Titans. And people are like, yo, my fans said this. And my fans think I won. And then they're like, my fans think I won. And y'all just look retarded. All those fucking debates. Like, y'all, no. No fucking arguing. No, man, no. A part of me thinks it was better when men just fought and got it out their system. And that's it, just fisticuffs. And got it out their system. Like you're more likely to listen and engage in an actual intelligent dialogue with somebody you just fought than just coming together with two different ideologies and like, yeah, it's like, yo, what the fuck? Somebody said them ain't actual debates. Man, listen, that's what them people call it. They believe it. They fans believe it. Like, I'd rather punch you in the fucking face and shake your hand afterwards. Of course, after you punch me in my face, you know? And just get all the bullshit out the way. Like if you want to argue, men don't even argue. We grunt at each other. We grunt. We understand grunts. Men don't sit there and like, no, man. Fuck no. That's that internet culture shit. No. It's like two men will come together and be like, They be like, Then they shake hands, and now they best friend. They walk the fuck off and perform separate tasks and come together at the end to do glorious shit. Like two men that set their face against each other just to argue and debate a point. Your ego get you fucked up. Like that shit get you fucked up. Like a blow to your ego oftentimes hurts worse than a solid fist to your face. And it's out there for all the world to see. Like when somebody, like that's why people can't take it. Like sometimes people get holes poked in their ideology. Yeah. And they're just like, they just do some shit like no bullshit. Y'all may not know who these people are, but I saw the Anomaly and High Impact Flicks little debate thing, little art when they came together to argue. Cause High Impact Flicks, Brian from High Impact, he's anarchist. Like he's an anarchist, that's his thing. You know, no rulers. That's his thing. He's mad at Anomaly because Anomaly still wants to vote. Granted, I'm like, yo, that shit is retarded. I don't fucking get it. Anomaly is the vote for the lesser of two evils types. Boom, that was the whole premise. And from there, they discovered differences. You know, they had the same shit, but discovered it was like differences. And boom, they wanted to come together. Brian from High Impact Flick, he just likes to argue and debate niggas as an anarchist. Anomaly, he's like, yo, let's fucking go. Halfway through the fucking thing, Brian from Impact Flick, he's like, yeah, but I sell masks. I don't know why the fuck he said that shit, but Anomaly just seized that moment and picked this nigga apart. And it's like, when it comes to like between the two, I relate more to Brian from High Impact Flicks, but damn, cuz Anomaly embarrassed you on that shit. Like, Anomaly made you look bad because you made yourself look bad. Like, that was a blow to your ego. Now you got people trying to justify the weird shit you doing because you want to talk all this shit about people wearing masks and muzzles of shame, and you selling infant masks in your fucking store. And you cry when people call you a shield, so that's a blow to your ego. Anomaly rocked you on your chin. Like, do you think those two are cool right now? Fuck no. What did that prove? Absolutely nothing. Nothing. Anomaly didn't leave enlightened by the anarchy argument, and Brian didn't leave enlightened by the vote for lesser of two evil argument. There ain't nothing to fucking talk about, y'all. That shit was just entertainment for you niggas. And at the time, me. Because I was like, oh shit. Because this nigga Brian calling everybody out. And I'm like, damn, cuz you selling masks in your store like that though. Like, what type of shit is that? Since then, Brian has taken the shit down, but you know, he still calls out other people and it's like, I want to fucking debate. Brian, are you here? Since I'm talking about Brian, I talk a lot of shit about you. You never call me out though. Like, I wonder why. Like, I do be wondering why. I'm not even gonna lie. Cause it be niggas that Brian from High Impact Flicks will call out people that don't even know he exists. And just make a whole like he did to Officer Tatum. Like, he'll super chat people just to say some wild shit and get them to engage in like a debate or argument so he can argue with niggas, which I think is fucking gay. It's like, damn, he don't got nothing to say about me, and all I do is talk shit about him. I'm not mad at him. You know, it's in jest. I would talk shit about him to his face. I like him. I don't got a problem with him. But damn, I was just waiting for my call out. Nigga, where the fuck is my call out? When you gonna poke holes in my ideology? When you gonna be like, when your title gonna be like, this is why Barricade Garage is wrong, and this is why if you follow Barricade Garage, you are going to destroy the world. You know, all of your clickbait titles with the little colorful thumbnails and expressions making stupid. You know, you got the Brandon Tatum thumbnail thing going on with your keto bag. You shield diet keto bags in the beginning. You know, with the fucking flashlight, you giving people epilepsy. Don't have no. You'll fuck around and have an episode watching one of that nigga videos in the beginning with that fucking. Cause he got that dumbass tactical flashlight. He gonna sell you for the first 5 minutes of the stream. This nigga have a whole video called "This is why the world will die. Everybody's going to die tomorrow. But first, I have a flashlight. Take a look at my flashlight. I have a selection: blue, green, yellow, purple, pink, all the Power Ranger colors. And look at it. Bling, 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 bling. It has a tactical mode. You're like, we don't give a fuck about your tactical flashlight that have Power Ranger colors. Nigga, tell us why the world is gonna end tomorrow. And then he never get around to. He'd just be like the Federal Reserve. He sit there at a computer screen looking at digits on a screen, going up and down. Oh, the stock went up. Oh, look, fucking, you know. Anarchy. No rulers. If we just had no rulers, everything would be okay. I'm like, damn, cuz you don't think people have tried that already? You don't think people have fought and gained independence from people whose thumb they were under, and started new civilizations and new societies only to fall victim to the same shit? Obviously, man's ideas aren't the solution to what the fuck is going on in the world. That's clear. That's clear. As long as man has been on this, in this realm, and man still feels like the walls are closing in, it's because man is doing something wrong. There is nothing new under the sun. Everything, every idea and ideology man has had, they have tried and they have failed miserably. Miserably. Somebody's like, let's start a capitalist society, and it becomes corporatist. Let's type up this constitution, and pretty soon that constitution, generations later, is no longer, doesn't mean shit. People might as well wipe their ass with it. And if you say it does mean shit, convince the people who are convinced that it doesn't mean shit. Don't convince me. That's all I'm saying. No one gives a fuck about the Constitution. It's just a piece of paper. Has no magical powers. It doesn't mean shit in the long run. Because if it did mean shit, you wouldn't be feeling like how you feeling right now. The commies want communism. Like, how the fuck did that shit work out? You know, everything man has tried, man has failed at. All man does is go around in endless circles, seeking answers from other men, like no rulers, as if, you know, like. And then I told y'all the other day, I was watching the Vlad the Impaler documentary on YouTube for no fucking reason. It just came up next. It was like, next video, Vlad the Impaler. So I'm sitting there watching Vlad the Impaler, Dracul. And it looks like the tribes had anarchy. It was like no rulers. They were like, no, we don't want rulers. Well, guess what the fuck happened, and guess how they got consolidated, cuz? Niggas came and was like, fuck that rule. There are no rules, so we're gonna rule. Case closed. Dracula got Vlad the Impaler got everybody together and was like, yo, we not fucking with them. And the other people were like, we just don't want to be bothered. And he was like, nigga, I don't give a fuck. I will impale you from the ass out the mouth. And they were like, well, there goes the non-aggression principle. No bullshit. This is how it... Think about all the villages in Africa that just wanted to be left alone to do their own thing. Anarchy, non-aggression principle. And the white man showed the fuck up. It was like, y'all doing what? Yeah, no. Build these fucking railways. Build these fucking railways for King Leopold. And they were like, dude, the non-aggression principle. Like, fucking have a banana and a fucking ride on a tiger and like just chill out. And the white man came all uptight and was like, no, fuck no, chill out. Rulers immediately. Like, that shit don't work. It doesn't work. Like, people take over. That's it. End the story. And if you don't believe me, then who the fuck is in charge right now? I rest my case. I rest my fucking case. If you don't do it, somebody else will. It's like, that shit don't work, but this is the message to people. Like, if everybody woke up to this, then we can make a change. You're lying. You are lying. It won't change. It's not gonna change. You know, you're gonna have people. Like, nobody. I don't even get diss videos. Watachi Running Free was the only person that made a diss video against me. And that nigga is here every day. He's in here y'all go to Watachi Running Free channel. Y'all go to Watachi Running Free channel. he has some, Watachi Running Free has some strong words to say about me at one point and made it publicly known on YouTube. He's even sent me emails. Like, Watachi went from that to leading my hunting parties in my zombie apocalypse group. You know? I guess you wouldn't want to mention me if you do have like a bigger channel, because I do talk about people shilling merchandise, like the merchants, and I guess you wouldn't want your followers to hear that part. So, because if I was doing some wild shit, like if I was doing some wild shit like that, and I was just all about the merch and had merch for everything, and then here I am, BG, and I dismantled truthers like to their core. It's like, why the fuck would you want to mention me and send your subscriber base over there and hear what the fuck I'm talking about? Like, your job is to get sales. And so I get it. I get it. I'm not mad at nobody. I get it, man. I'm not even as aggressive and as angry as I was last year this time. Like, I used to be hyped. I still am hyped. I do, and people, somebody's like, your ADHD is showing. I was like, I do got ADHD. But guess what I did with my ADHD? If ADHD exists, guess how I cured it? I stacked the fuck out that wood right there. You see that wood right there? How neatly that wood is stacked? No ordinary man can stack wood that good. Like, if you stack wood like that, you're on the spectrum. Look at how good I stack that wood. I do that all over there. All over there. These other YouTubers that got wood channels, they don't stack wood like that. I was born with the gift of being able to stack wood. I have the patience to do that shit. Like, all you see is my arms going like this. Somebody said ADHD medication, hard work. That's it. That's it. That's why I got Autism Acres lit right now. Nigga, I got the cure for autism. Yeah. Yeah. Hard work. I got them doing all types of shit. At Autism Acres at Bluegrass in the Woods is overseen. They work. They're going to work it out. They're not just going to sit in the fucking room with the door closed looking at a fucking tablet, drooling on their chest. No, they're going to be building shit. What the fuck was I don't even know how the fuck I got here. I've been on here too long. Anybody else got anything else to say? Somebody said more important to sell it than stack it. No. Now's the perfect time to stack it and get it out the way and make sure you got a clean workspace. You gotta clean your workspace. All that wood's not gonna be there tomorrow. That shit gonna be stacked and clean. It's gonna be cut to size, stacked. That area gonna be clean, ready for the next delivery, shipment, or the next haul. When I was working overtime over the winter, I couldn't even stack. I didn't have enough time to. But now I need to let the wood season. So next season, I make sure my customers are happy and they get seasoned firewood. So I got that shit baking. I stacked it accordingly. Over there, over there, over there. Woe to him who does not stack it. Especially when you have time in between jobs. It's nothing like stacking and making shit look good. Are there tours? Are there tours of Autism Acres? I'm gonna have to put you in contact with Bluegrass in the Woods about that because he's overseeing it. You know, my dollar's just funded. I'm not directly in charge of that. I don't touch that for legal reasons. Like IRS can't even trace that back to me. But you know, Bluegrass in the Woods, holler at him. Somebody said BG could have been a running back for the Dolphins. Somebody said the work never ends if you're living right accordingly. Right, you know my vernacular, accordingly. Accordingly. I'm going to keep asking about those magnolia seeds every stream. They're still in the pot. They still haven't come up yet. We're working it out right now. Like we do something, we do something. You know, but it's a work in progress. Somebody said, who's your favorite running back? I don't watch football. Somebody said, hey, with Jabroni said we gonna fight and argue or what? Nah, I'm gonna leave that up to you and Jesse Smollett. Guys like me don't get into that. I don't even wanna. Like, I'm gonna leave that for you and Dave Rubin to work out. That's a you and Dave Rubin issue. Jesse Smollett's noose. There's a nigga named Jesse Smollett's noose in here, nigga. Where the fuck did you come from? Where the fuck did you come from? Is Juicy Smollett, Juicy Smouye. And he just is gay. He just a flaming fairy. Juicy Smoothie. Yeah, this is the juicy guy in here. What we got going on right there? Say, what's that right there? You went and bought Thai chili peppers? Let me see.
Stop telling people you don't want a boat for recreation because I'm getting a boat for recreation.
You're getting a boat. You gonna be on that bitch by yourself.
No.
She got these Thai chili peppers. She about to put these in the ground now. You got 6 of them? More power to you. What bed you putting them in? All right. Somebody said Yamaha makes the best boat motors. BG, remember that? Somebody said you got a nice car. Bro, I'm looking at, cause man, listen. They're talking about putting the Redskins Stadium down here. They're already building a casino at the top of the hill. Like, I think, you know, it's time for growth. And you got more and more developers buying land out here, putting up townhouses and all other types of shit, and trying to entice the city folk to come out here and root. Somebody said the Redskins are invading. Time to move. No bullshit, bro. You don't, bro. It's already fucked up. Like that's 95 right there. Like y'all already know that 95 right there. This shit fucked. Why y'all think I was so aggressive? Because I got stuck in traffic every time I stepped out the fucking house. Big ass, they just got approved to put a big ass casino where the landfill used to be. So it can attract more city folk. And then they want to move the Redskins Stadium from FedEx Field out in Landover, Maryland to this area. Like, yeah. It is what it is, dog. You know, I'm not complaining. I'm just, would be nice to move. Somebody said, I love you, brother. Oh, Gardner's Pharmacy with the worm farm. How's the worm farm? Think I'm gonna go ahead and head out with you. Help her with those chili peppers. All right, worm farm. Gardner's Pharmacy. Send me info on worm farming. I can fucking YouTube it. I do want to support my people. And Gardner's Pharmacy, you in like Baltimore or something, ain't you? Like you're local. Like, what's your website? I'll buy worm. I wanna get into that. Somebody said move to Kentucky, BG. Somebody said Ranger is a solid truck. Chris Waters, get the fuck out. Bluegrass in the Woods said move to Kentucky. Yeah, you know, I'm thinking about it. You know, no, we don't do Rangers here. You know. Somebody said real estate tip of the day, move to Baltimore City now. Plenty of cheap empty house. Buy while you can. Kingpin, get out. Get out for shilling for the city of Baltimore. I got that what I did, Kingpin. I got Kingpin on the live chat trying to get people to buy in Baltimore. I did Kingpin. She told you to get the fuck out. I didn't even put you, she put you out. Like she fucking hates Baltimore City. Like it's not even a joke. I don't give a fuck. Man, that's what I'm saying. And he talking about the empty houses. Like in Baltimore. Bill Gates bought a bunch of houses in Baltimore? Well, I gotta confirm that. I gotta confirm it. I get that. That is something he would do. That, bro, Baltimore. No, shit. I can't. Fuck no. If you want to buy a house just to rent it out, I still think that's a bad investment, though. Bro, it's no. No. Fuck no. Like you can run that by people who don't live out here and people who don't know what's up about Baltimore. Man, fuck no. No. Fuck no. Man, Baltimore is top 5 worst cities I've ever been to. Petersburg, Virginia is another fucked up little city. Somebody said you're not racist, right? From Suitland, Maryland, near District Heights to Culpeper, Virginia. Oh, you're in Culpeper. Oh yeah, we might be neighbors. I've always fancied moving to Culpeper. Culpeper getting city like too, because everybody that thought Fredericksburg was like a little safe haven and an escape for the city is moving out to like Warrenton and Culpeper over there off 29. Yeah, last time I was in Culpeper, I seen more and more storage units being built. Yeah. I do want like a wood yard, like an official wood yard I can get deliveries from though. So if you got like rental properties down there, hit me up. Somebody said all I hear is light brown supremacy. Huh? Who? Faith, the missus said hi. Like she likes you. So you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure you and Faith Farrah could be like chatty patty about recipes or something. You just go back and forth. You know how women do when they get together. It's like, how's the new recipe? Y'all just got fucking recipes on deck, memorized recipes. Somebody said, do you have herbs planted? Yeah, we got several varieties. Pick one. We got all of it. Faith Farrah, she said hi with like love emojis and whatnot. Somebody said BG gonna be pulling logs behind the boat. If you can get a skidder for a boat, that's some funny shit. That's funny. Somebody said, don't get them together. They will talk about you. There ain't nothing to talk about. And I don't have to be party to it. Somebody said, what you weigh, BG? I actually lost weight. Why you want to know how much I weigh? You sizing me up? Ain't you the guy that want to fist fight me? Come on. Come on. Come on. You either want to argue or you want to fight. Somebody, hey, how much you weigh? Before I go ahead and commit to fighting you. Bruce Highsmith said, did I miss any truth preaching? Nope. I did an oil change on the Gator, which was rather boring depending on who you ask. So BG, I lost money reselling a Nissan Leaf today. Any advice on flipping EV? Contact Elon Musk and then get out. What else? Somebody said, you got lean, BG. I want to lift logs and do yard work, real training, functional fitness. Yeah, I lost a lot of weight. I lost like 20 pounds. I lost like, I lost a little bit of weight, but in a good, I didn't like get skin like it ain't even nothing to talk about. I got yoked. Like I got big. Like I got definite. I don't even talk about this. That shit gated me. Like nah, he said functional. I forgot. It was no. Your hair must weigh like 15 pounds. Not really. It doesn't. That's why I got a strong neck. My neck Strong as fuck. I'm like a pit bull out here. Gardner's Pharmacy said, I can't even give castings away. People are so much smarter than God with their cayenne peppered eggshell, coffee ground, paper, worm boxes. Oh, goodness. Exotheliomus one said, bluegrass in the woods, engine swap my leaf generator with the Predator motor, with the Harbor Freight Predator engine. Oh, goodness, that's dicey. That's sketch. and then you got people swapping the Kawasaki motor out their Gators on the forums and putting in Predator engines. Talking about, man, it does just fine. I'm like, y'all go down yonder with that shit. All right, so yep, that's it for me. Gotta get that oil taken care of, get that gorilla cart unloaded, get some more wood split, and then I gotta load up the trailer. I'm out.